live at Ryan's Family Amusements in Millis, Massachusetts. This is Camcast, and we are in a quarter-final playoff match here today. And this is Mike Legendre versus David Edison. They are the third seed and the sixth seed, respectively, in the B division of the ACST. So bowlers have had a chance to warm up and shake hands, and Dave Edison will be the first bowler. Yeah, bye. So today's match is, if you've watched ACST matches in the past, you'll know that we'll be bowling 5 games, 5 boxes at a time. The bowlers are starting on lane 1 today, and David's with his first ball. And he's right in the pocket, and he leaves everything, takes everything but the 10 down. The bowlers will bowl 5 games, 5 boxes at a time, and then they'll switch. So Dave will be the first bowler, then Mike will come up on lane 1. And then after Mike completes his 5 boxes, Dave will come up on lane 2, and we'll be alternating like that throughout the match. And Dave is off the 10 pin both times, and he'll be open for his first box and has a 9 to start. So what's different in the playoffs than the regular season is we are not playing for points today. It's all about total score. The bottom line score at the end of the 5 games, whoever has the most pins, whoever has the second most pins, is done with their season. So this is a single elimination playoff round. Dave's first ball on the head pin. And makes a great shot of a 3-1 split, 2, 4, 7, and 10. So the first mark of the match, and Dave's second box, 19 plus the ball. Dave put 4 and is still 23 after 2. And a little heavy on the head pin, just take a couple more. Take 1 more. And Dave closes that box with 7. That gives him 30. Coming up in the 4th box, Dave's on the 2 pins. Picks up 6. And he's left with the 1, 3, 6, and 7 split. And puts it through the hole. And we'll be open in box 4. And a nice out with that one for 9.59 after 4. And on the head pin, Dave takes everything but the 9 and the 10. 2 pins close to the number, but very difficult to make. On the left side of the 9 pin, but it's a little hard and doesn't take the time. Wasn't likely to do it anyway, but a great effort. And a 9 box, so Dave Edison closes with 49 after 5. There's 1 square and a half, and now we get to see Mike Legendre. Mike Legendre was the 3rd seed this year. I'm just trying to look up some statistics here, so I'm trying to dead air for a moment. Legendre in the pocket on the head pin, but he's left with his 4-10 split, and it doesn't look like there's any wood that's going to help him. There's a piece of wood in between, but I don't think it's going to be a great deal of help. We'll see how Mike shapes it. Could be interesting. Try to stick this engine over to the left. Oh, Oh, and he picks it up off the wood. I thought the wood wouldn't be any help, but Mike comes out with a 10 box. That was a beautiful shot. Okay. Coming up on box 2, it's 23 by Dave Edison. No handicap. And on the left-hand side, the rest of the triangle, 6, 9, 10. Hit it a little too good. He just took out the 6 pin and he's left with the 9 and 10 of the foot. And it's a 9 box. Box 3, and he's got 4 pins and 2 pieces boxes. It's 30 from Dave. On the 3 pin, he's left with the 4 horsemen left. 1, 2, 4, and 7. Oh, and he hits a 9th, but the 7 pin doesn't agree and it doesn't go. So they'll be open in box 3. Another 9 box that came out of the gutter. So those of you not familiar with Candlepin, if the ball goes in the gutter and or hits the wood that's in the gutter, and you catch out pins, those pins don't count. So it makes it 28 after 3. Pull on the head pin. And he's left with what Bob Reed calls the banana split. Getting these handles to beat the wood, but takes the right side out. That's a reasonable expectation when you get that split. It's one side at a time, but make it try it at the first ball too. On the left again, so an 8 box, 36 after 4. And box 5, Mike has a solid hit there, just to the left of the head pin. And he's left with a 110 split. He's the wood in between them. Oh, and he's trying to take the inside, and it doesn't go. He's just off by a little more than an inch. Now he's going for a 10. So he'll be open all 5 boxes in the card. There it is, he's on the head pin, the kid takes that out, 9 box 45 after 5 boxes and a half. So halfway through the first game, Dave Edison at 48 and Mike Legendre at 45. Mike led his group, so in 16 bowlers in the South Division, or South Conference of the E Division. Mike was in Group 3. He led that division with 146 in the points won versus 106 lost. He averaged 113.2 the season. And Dave Edison ended up 3rd in his division. He's in the wild card. He ended up with 133 in the one column, 119 in the last column, and averaged 108.1. Dave's at 9 bucks, he's at 57 after 6. And decent hit. and 10 left. We've got some wood there that you might want to play with. I'm thinking you might want to deflect off the right wood into the 18. And nothing happened there. You still got that one piece of wood. He's throwing at about 30 miles an hour. I think that's what he wanted to do with ball 2, but he got the 10 anyway. I bowl on a couple of teams during the year with Dave. Wednesday nights during the regular season, Tuesday nights during the summer. Good friend and a long time. 8 on the drop on the first ball of the 8th. And another 10 bucks per day, 77 after 8. Playing in a box 9 days again. Everything goes with the 9 thing. It'll be open in box 9. Going in a mark to 100. And a 10 box for 87 after 9. And a nice first ball. 9 drops, just a 10 point win. Must be just fair for Dave. Off to the left, the open in the 10th and under 100.
Did you see the breath, I think?
The Dave Edison closes game 1 with an 87 or 97. Sorry.
Yeah, I got the
Mike Legendre for second half of game 1, he's at 45, so he needs 53 pins to win this game, which is just 1 mark. But it doesn't matter. He's strength. We're not playing for points. We're playing for total score. First ball is under 3 pins, and there's a 1-2-9. Head-to-head pin. He was close on that one. And a 9 box, 54. Was a great first ball there. Takes out 8, and he's left with 6 in the 10. Mike's throwing a 32-mile-an-hour ball in his first ball. There's the mark. So we got to put him at 64, put the ball in the mark in box 7. Apologize for the quiet for a moment. I'm trying to look up. So today I'm alone in the production. Usually work with Conklin. So I'm on my own today. So a little bit different of format. No scoreboard on the screen. And Mike put 6 in his score for 70 after 7. So if he puts up 28 pins to win and 3 boxes, that's just for honor and glory to win the string. So the score to count. Decent ball, and he's left 5, 9, and 10. He went to the right on that and used the wood in front of the 10 pin, leading with 5 and the 9. I'm not sure he intended to do it that way, but that's the way it went. 9 box. 2 pins ahead of Dave. Room for error here. You've got 89 after 2. Or after 9, I'm sorry. Very close game. Mike drops 8. And needs 1 more pin to win this string. But since we're all about total, we really want to say mark on this. Give himself some cushion. There it is. That's 99 plus the ball for Legendre. Oh, Drew, did I say Dave McNamara? I'm sorry. I meant Dave Edison. And a 1 fill for a 100 string for Mike Legendre. So, Drew, I guess that was a bit of a Freudian error there. That Dave Edison and so is David McNamara. So sometimes I get the dates mixed up. It's part of my aging. So now we're coming to 22, and Mike Legendre has a 3-point lead in total. The first game on a 100 to a 97. So Edison dropped 7 in his first ball. And he 1-8-9. Long time. So tough shot to make here. Just picked up the 9. And an 8 box to start game 2 for Edison. We have a few ACST bowlers watching right now. Mikey and Kyle and Rick. Good to see you. And so Mikey, the score right now, they just finished game 1. 100 for Dave Edison has a powerful 9 drop. Just the 18 with some wood. There it is. Marked in a second, just like you did in the first one. Thanks, Kyle. I'll turn on my game. Is that better? Can't do a sound check here. What I'm the only one doing everything in the talk. But tell me if that's better. So Edison put 3 on it there for 21. So we have Caitlin and Carrie Ann here doing the TikTok as well. So feel free to tune into their TikTok program. Edison picked up a 9 box for 30 after 3. And their TikTok is called Candlepin Milling appropriately. So if you zoom in there, you'll see a different set of commentary than what you're seeing here. Okay, I've turned the gain all the way up on the microphone. Say that to you again. How do I come across now? Edison puts a strike on spare for 60 and a ball after 5. Okay, hopefully adjusting the microphone I'm using helped a little bit. So if anybody could let me know where I stand in terms of the volume, I'd appreciate it. And Edison sat down with 60 and 2 balls. Now Legendre is up. Right eagle to start. He's up on 8 box on that spread eagle, so he's up against a spare in box 2, and then a spare and a strike in box 4 and 5, so he needs to mark now. He's got 4 in his first ball in box 2. A spread eagle plus a 7 pin plus a 3. It's anything but the head pin. Hey, thank you, Brenda. I appreciate that sound check one.
What did you do?
Oh, the 5 pin hiding back there. I didn't see that. So my advantage. Make it a 9. 17 after 3. Yeah, I appreciate the sound comments because when I'm doing a one-man show, I can't hear myself with the sound. And we did a little preliminary, and that ball looks pretty good. So Mike was 7 on ball 1 in box 3. He's a 17 after 2. 4 for David at this point. And only ahead by 3 in total. And unbelievably, that did not go. It should have. Thought he hit it perfect. But just 17 remains. Okay. I appreciate that, Brenda, but I've got the sound turned up as loud as I can make it. Apparently there's a software issue here. And I don't have a fix for it, so I'll try to talk a little louder. Mike has 10 bucks. 27 after 3. Takes out 8 and he's left with a split of 7 and a 9. And maybe if you can make that wood thing, that'll help. And he picks up a very difficult spare, much needed. 7 and a 9. So that puts Mike at 37 and a ball after box 4, and Dave's at 50 because he's striking his spare. Mike trying to do the same thing. Takes out 5, so he's at 42 after 4. And he's left with a 1, 2, 6, 9, 10. Just picks up one of those. And a 9 box from Mike Legendre sits down with 51 after 5 games. Plus 2 balls, still with strike. Coming up on lane 2. And hoping to have a big fill on this and keep it rolling. So his first ball was filled. He punched right through perfectly hit, but a little too perfect. So that's just 2. And he's left with a spread eagle plus the 8 and the 9 pin. Thank you, Kyle. I'm holding the mic down instead of leaving it on the desk. And punches out 2 more, so 4 in the fill and a strike, and it's a 64.5, but it's still a 13 pin advantage. Goes out with a good close, and he doesn't get a grade out on this one. So only a 4 box, 8 after 6. Easy to do when you get that lead. Once you get back on it, good ball. And a beautiful ball in the left-hand box. It's got everything but the 5 and the 9 here. Off to the left, not get it there. It'll be open in its box. Those 2 together often elude me. After that time, it's always here on the 3rd ball, 78 after 7.
What is this up?
Coming into box 8, all 1. 29.4 mile an hour ball, takes out 7. It's not going to hit it, so 1, 2, 10. Head pin over or deflect the ball over. Let's see what he does. And this is the head pin, just takes out the 2. Now he's left with a 1 and a 10. And back to the hole, an 8 box, 86 after 8. And a much better shape than the left string. I know he wants to put a big finish on this game. He's off the head pin that time. He's right on the 3 pin. Takes out 4. And he's left with a 1, 2, 7, 8, 5, and 9 here. So they can be 8. He goes off the head pin. He just takes out the 9. Trying to come in. A little cluster, but right now he just wants to go out. And the 9 box, 95. That's not a bad result. Again, hoping to mark out. And Mark, you can go to the time. Good place to be for him. On the head pin and almost put out the strike. He's got a wiggly 6 pin there. So everything but the 6. So the wood might help on it as a guide. So it doesn't go too far to the left. You head on it, or straight on the pin, you should get it. And the ball is distracted by the wood. Hit the wood. So now he's going for a 105 wood to see if he can pick up this pin. And it'll be a 104, a 9 box in the 10th for Dave Edison. All right back down. And Legendre back up. So after Dave Edison's at 201 in total. Legendre goes on the 3 pin, and he has a 127 6, 9, 10. Make some things move around. There's the triangle. I don't think he really wanted to do that.
As long as it's not 11 a.m. on the morning. Sorry.
Nice 10. So 61 after 6. And Edison down 17. Completed line. Dave's at a 104. Mike's at 61. Needs 43 pins. Tie, 44 to win. So that'll be a mark. And there's a lemon drop on the left-hand side. Just for you. Beautiful stare on that 9. That was a wonderful stare. Great shot by Mike. 32 mile an hour ball when he did that. Okay, on the bill, lost the ball. Almost did the same thing, but this time he got a better result. He was under 2 pins. And he put 4 and 5 in a fill, 76. And then the 1, 3, 7, 8, or 8, 9, 10 shootout. Right where he wanted to be on that one, but a little fall on the head and probably in about everything but the 3 and the 10. It's a 10 box, so 86 after 8, and that ties up to 8. So he picks up 10 box and 9 box to win the string. But again, we're going for total here, not for fun. I'm putting the points on the spreadsheet. Not ahead. He got 8 on that first ball, and he got the 1 and a 10. Wood behind the 1. Wood kind of in between them, but I'm not sure that it's that far back. And this is the head pin. The open in the 9. The 9 box for Legendre, and that gets him a 95, and we're still tied at 9. They go over 95 in the 9th box. So 9 to tie. And on the 3 pins, left with a 1, 2, 4, and 8. A little lambda, as Bob might call it. D-flat lambda. Picks up 1 more. He needs these 3 pins to win this turn. And it's a tie string, 104 to 104. But Legendre is in the lead in total by 3 pins. Of course, in front of the camera in 1 moment. And bear with me 1 second, I'm going to stand in front of the camera here. There we go.
Alright, so they tied that one, so we got to class some full people. So right now we're going to have 4.
Okay, so everybody can see the score sheet there. And Edison on his first ball in game 3. Drops everything but the dreaded 7-10 split.
You know what, so I actually bought the one that goes on the rack.
And the open box one again. And puts it on, I don't know how he kept it on the deck, but it's a 9 box. In the left-hand pocket, and again a 7-10 split. Got wood in front of the 10. Maybe it'll help him if he needs that. And it does. What a shot. They able to take out the 10 and drive the wood over to take out the 7th, or something you'll never see in a 10-pin game. Edison with the spare in a second for the 3rd time. And this time he breaks up the split. He just has a 9-pin left. 9 in the field. 28 after. Oh, that was interesting. The wood, he snapped the wood, deflected the ball, but fortunately deflected off the wall back in the pin for another spare. So spare in the 3rd, 2 in a row for Edison. On the fill. Nice hit. 28-mile-an-hour ball. He took out 7, and he's got the 1, 8, and then wobbly 9. How he was on the right-hand side of the 1 team, just like in over on one side, and that's where he's just a hair off, and took out everything but the head.
Yes, I saw you the last second there.
I didn't sleep on like a night.
55 after 3. We've got him that puts him at 55 and 4. Dave Edison, 55 and 4. He wouldn't have done it to clear out, so wait for that. See if he can do it without taking out any pins. And no, he takes out a pin, so he's going to reset. I suppose it's good enough to be good at throwing the water ball, even when he doesn't match. So now we're coming into box 5 for Dave Edison. He's at 55 after 4. There's off ahead again, and then I'm in the 2. And 8 drops so far, something. It's not going to take it out, so just the 1 and 3 to go out. Every time he gets the 2 together for 65, plus the ball at 65. Excellent hat, and definitely putting a little heat on Mike. So, Dave Edison's at 65 plus a ball. Mike Legendre has a 3-pin lead in total, and all that matters for this playoff match is the total. Legendre's on the head in his first long, and drops 9. Really winning calls, but they win. He's just got the 7 to do that. So Legendre puts 6 on his still. All right, Mikey, John is asking for, and at this point, One, the Edison, Mike Legendre has a 3-hit lead, and in this stage, Edison is 65 plus the ball, and Legendre's 25 after 2. Dropped 7 in the third box. Keeping up with Edison. There's a third box in his half. Edison again is there. With the 7 and 4 music with the 45. Legendre would need a strike to catch up with him. And he 39 after 3. The hole, so only a 6 bucks. I get him 45 after 4. So it kind of means that your friend is 3. They are set by Dave Edison. And a beautiful ball. I think that everything goes on par. About that, in the face, so he sits down at 55 plus the ball. Edison's going up for box 6, and 65 plus this ball. Here we go, first ball, box 6. Edison's in the pocket, takes down 7. Left with a left-hand triangle, wooden concept of 3D help may hurt. Find out. Another fair, fourth fair in 6 seconds. Edison speeded up, finishes that first half at 72. Now the fill. And it looked like it was going to get spread eagle for a second, but that's action. Edison puts 3 pairs in. Okay, can you guys hear me better if I'm up here? Somebody please tell me if you're hearing me. Okay, you can hear me now, Alan? Alright, so this is what happens when I'm doing the production rather than having Bob Lee here to do the production. He does a lot better job than I do. I apologize. And Dave, Edison finished with a 135 string in game 3. That'll give him a 336 total. Okay, I'm going to try to work over here by the camera so people can hear me. Legendre fills his spare with a 7, and is left with a high-low jack for 1-7-10 and 62 at the half. So he's going to have to get some marks here to catch up with Dave. Great effort on that shot. He almost made it. He leaves takes the 1 and a 10, and the 7 remains. He's up against a spare in this box. Edison threw a spare 8 in box 6. And a 10 box for Mike Legendre. So Legendre's at 72 after 6. He's down 18 pins in this game so far. Puts it in the pocket. A little pull on the head pin, however. And he just takes out 6. He's got the 3-1 split. 2, 4, 7, and 9. Makes a great effort to pick that up, but leaves the 9 pin. And there's a 10. So Legendre's at 82 after 7 versus Edison's 100 after 7. So there's a spare, a 9 and a 10 that he's got coming up. So he's got to mark at least twice to catch up. Probably 3 times. So punches out off the 3 pin, takes out the 5, the 3, and the 9 only. And back through the hole. He needs a good out here. At this point, he wants to get at least a 7 or 8. And how about a 9? Nice out. 91 after 8. But Edison's at 116 after 8 and threw a 135 string. So Mike needs 2 marks to catch up with good fills. And how was that ball? That looked like a strike to me going down, but it took everything with a 7. 9 drop, not a 10 drop. So he's got just a 7 pin. He's got a piece of wood flat at the front of the front of the deck, and 1 up against the 7. So he's got to play this very carefully. And he just hits that first piece of wood and spins it to the back, and only the 7 left, so he'll be open in this box. And there's a 10. He's at 101 after 9. He can't win this string, but we're not playing for points. Edison's got a 135, so Mike wants a big box here to keep it close.
right, that's not too bad. He dropped 8. He's got an inverted half Worcester, so those are the 2 pins that you would take out if you took out the right half Worcester. He's got the 3 and the 9. Hard to do when they're by themselves. He'll be open. And an 8 box. Mike Legendre finishes out with a 109 to Dave Edison's 135 in game 2. So, one moment while I write this down. 135 to 109. And then I'll show you our scores. Sorry to walk in front of the camera there, but that's what I have to do. Edison drops 7 on his first ball, and he has the 1, 5, and 7. And there's the scores after. So a little hard to do this because I have quite a delay on my own video that I'm watching. But you can see Edison's got taken a lead now with 336 to Mike Legendre's 313. And Dave's on his first ball in box 2. Take out just the 1, the 8, and the 9. I call that a W. It looks like a W lead. And he closes with a 6 box. Not what he wanted. 15 after 2. Sorry, walking in front of the camera again so that I can get over where you can hear me. And just picks up the 6 pin there. Just 1 pin on that. So a lemon drop right. One more. Just a 3 pin. It's got 8 left to shoot at. And considering the first 2 balls, that 6 bucks is not a bad out, but that's only 21 after 3, so he wants to mark out here. Okay, first ball in box 4. Edison's in the pocket. Picks up 7. 2, 5, 7. A little bit light. It's makeable. And everything goes but the 7 pin. So it'll be open for 4 boxes. And it's a 10, so 31 after 4 for Edison. Okay, box 5. And Edison picks up just 3. He's off on the 6 pin. And a few more, so he's got just a 1, 3, and 8. He'll be open in this box and open for the first 5. And it's a 9 box, so Dave will sit down with 40 after 5. He's opening a door for Mike now. now Mike Legendre is up to start his game 4 on lane 1. First ball, he's off to the right on a 3-pin. And he's just left with a line of 3, 7 on a drop. And it's a spare in the first box for Legendre. He's up against a 40 half. He's down 23 pins in total right now. And another time, to remind you, we're just playing for total here, not for points. In the pocket, 6 in the fill, 16 in the first box. And he has a triangle left plus a 5-pin, some wood that he might use to sweep it. Tough shot. He's going for it, and what a great effort, but the front pin, the 4-pin, stayed up. And a 9 box, 25 after 2. To Dave Edison's 15 after 2. So he's picked up 10 pins for the moment. And off on the 2-pin. Just took out 3. Just past the head pin. The ball just broke a little more than he wanted it to. And not a bad out. 8 for 33 after 3. At this point in completed boxes, Edison was at 21. So for the moment, Legendre's up 12 pins. Box 4. Legendre's in pocket on the left. And leaves the triangle. Oh, great effort on that. Thought the 5 pins stayed up. And a 10 box for 43 after 4. Coming into his 5th box, hoping to sit down on a mark. And he threw it off to the 3-pin. And that took out 8. He's just up with a 1 and a 2. And just takes out the head pin. So he'll be opening box 5 and has a 10 box. 53 after 5 for Mike Legendre. So he's got a 13-pin lead in his string. In completed games so far, Edison is up 23 pins. So Mike should cover some ground now. Dave's hoping to mark and put it back the way it was. So box 6. And almost a late strike, but 9 on the drop. 31-mile-an-hour ball. He's picked up his speed a little bit. And does not get the spare. And that's a 10 box for Dave. After 6, he's at 50. So, Kyle, what I did, thank you for noting that the sound's better. Apparently, there's a conflict with my desktop mic and the camera, so I'll have to work on that. So, what I'm doing is I'm literally sitting next to the camera talking into it. So, but nobody can see that, so they don't need to know. And Edison, 31-mile-an-hour ball on the head pin, and gives him a spread eagle. And almost through the hole again, but at least picked up 2 pins on that. Left with a 2, 4, 6, and 10. And a nice 10, a nice 10. Beautiful shot for Edison. See if you can find a few marks in these last 3 boxes. He's a 60 after 7. He definitely wants to mark here. And that's a mark. It's as good as it gets. That's a strike. When we're bowling in league, I call that the Edison ball. All right, so that gives Dave 70 plus 2 balls in the fill in box 8. Chance to preserve his lead. Just off the head pin, and drop 7. And it's a makeable spare here with a 1-3-6 in a line. Nothing to interfere with it. And he's on the object pin, but only 2 out of the 3 go, so it's a 9 fill. So he's at 79 after 8. He's going to need another mark to be over 100. And a nice 10 box. That's the way to close that. He's back on his team, I think. Okay, box 10. He's at 89 after 9. He needs to spare for 100. Oh, another W. That's twice. 1, 8, and 9 are the only pins to go. So essentially a spread eagle plus a 5 pin in the middle. He could never do that on purpose. But that's Candlepin. Not something you'll see in a 10-pin game. So, and he picks up 1 more. Very tempting in this situation to overhand the ball at this point. And he gets as good of an out as you can get, 6 box, so 95 string for Dave Edison. Let me write that down so I don't forget. And a strike from Mike Legendre in box 6. And 1 moment while I'm writing things down. I'm going to walk in front of the camera again. I think what's happening is that this is the tribute.
I remember operating with a laptop, I just operated up my phone. Essentially, it should be better, but I saw this going on, I'm like, I got to cash in like $50. Claim receipt is $53. I'm like, okay, I'll be
So Legendre put 9 on a strike. That gives him 72 after 6. It's a good opportunity to catch up again with Dave. And a 9 box for 81 after 7. And right now it puts him up to 21 pins in his string, but he's up against the strike 9. So we've got a pretty close match here. and Mike is off onto the 3-pin. It's a good action, but he's got the 1, 4, 7, and 10. And my friend Drew Steele is here.
Yeah, I was on my way in this area for other reasons. I'm like, hey, I'll come by and see the end of this match. I just was here yesterday morning. Oh, that was a little rough on me. 10 a.m. match. Those are hard.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of morning.
I'm a night owl more than a day for.
You and me both.
So did you get my notification for the Smiths matches? I'm available to announce.
Oh yeah, we can do that together. That'd be
Yeah,
good.
that's great, man. That is going to be the C-South, the upset bracket, number 8 and number 5 already advanced.
Yeah, we're gonna have a match next week. 2 Mike Smiths. Mike Smith versus Mike Fabrizio Smith.
Yeah.
And 8 drop for Mike Legendre.
That was a big break for Mike. He was way off in the 3-6 area. Definite spare opportunity here.
So after 3, Edison was up 23 pins, but he's closing the gap here. But that spare would have helped.
Yeah, he was. I think he kind of dropped that, or just. You don't see Mike miss by that larger margins a lot of times. He's pretty accurate with it.
An 8 box, but we all do.
Oh yeah, that's part of bowling. So if you said 23 pins is the margin?
Yeah, the score's right back there. So after 3, it was 336 to 313.
And Mike can wrangle a 20 box right here. We will have a dead even match coming into the last game.
Well, it's certainly possible.
Okay, you got away with another one. 3-6 pocket again. This time leaving a 1-2-8 here, Dave. Dan, it's a very appetizing looking spare.
The only thing I worry about is that back pin. But he's got it.
And when you're a right-hand bowler, you want that 1-2-8 because your ball kind of creeps in that way anyway. All right.
Even I get it sometimes.
He's cut the lead of the match to 10.
Yep,
Whatever you
108 plus the ball.
Yep, this is all the total pins tonight, guys. It's the playoffs. ACST here, B division. Beats out.
That's an 8 fill. That gives Mike a 116 to Dave's 95.
Let
me add up the scores.
It is 2 pins, stands 2 pins here. We also got King Terry working in practice here. 2 pin match coming in the final game. Edison survived the division of doom, the hardest division I think in any conference maybe to get to the playoffs as a 6 seed. And
All right, I'm going to try to put the scores in front of the camera. Hopefully you can see them. But we have a 2-pin match now.
Edison off to the right, gets a huge mixing ball, still falling. Wow, huge break there, 1-3-10, that was angled nice to send everything left. Huge break there for Edison.
So in game 5, right now, whoever wins this game is probably going to win the match.
Yeah, it's winner take all right now, it's the playoffs. This isn't like the Celtics who've lost twice and they still have a good chance. You gotta win. It's win or go home.
And there's a 10 box.
Like the NFL playoffs, it's a one and done basically, you know.
After an 18-match season for everybody in the tour, it comes down to the playoffs.
Yeah, it definitely is. Oh, Jesus.
That looked like a good ball. I thought he'd have a strike there.
Yeah, it really had a big snap at the end of it in the nose, up to 3-2. 2, 4, 6, 7, 10, no wood.
Not too far off. Before you got here, he cut one like that over and made the 10 out of it.
Yeah, I saw a little bit before I left the house, you know. So much stuff going on, I forgot about it.
That's all right.
I've been in and out of illness for the last month, but finally I got to a doctor, got some meds, I'm feeling a lot better now.
That's good to hear. I feel your pain. I've been there too. So.
Yeah, I had a bad cold, I got better, I got to Florida, I got sick again. But Florida was beautiful. Nice mixing ball there, Edison. Even up a 2-5. Big spare opportunity here, Dan.
Yep. So sometimes it's not bad to get sick. My son currently is in Bali, Indonesia, and he was supposed to come home on the 15th and 16th. Spare for Dave Edison in the 3rd. And he got sick. He sends me a text. He said, "Dad, I'm sick. I went to the doctor, and they grounded me from flying for a few days. I don't come home till the 24th." And it's like, "Oh, you're brokenhearted. You have to stay in Bali for an extra 9 days."
Oh yeah, I mean it's. But there though, you can get a lot of afflictions that are very dangerous.
Yeah, Bali's pretty civilized.
It's, just the mosquito bites, snake bites, stuff like that.
Yeah, before you do something like that, you've got to get vaccinated against malaria and all kinds of things.
You have to get your gamma globulin on.
So Edison dropped 4 in the fill, just 33 after 3.
He just pulled it, took the 3, 6, 7, 10 after that. Still has the 1, 2, 5 left here in the 4th box. That's a hell of an out right there. A lot of guys, you put a 4 in a spare, get discouraged, put up a 6 box. That 10 box in a close match like this is very huge. Well done by Dave Edison there.
This is something I've been bowling with for 15 years, and he's got a lot of determination. He's got a lot of spirit.
Half Worcester.
Half Worcester, right?
At least it's not on a mark. Just try to, bury the 1, 2 here, get another good out, or maybe make the spare. Really shock the world here.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, he's going to shock the world.
Almost makes that.
Mike would teach you the 3 times. 3 perfect, buried shots on the 4 horsemen. Left 1 pin up every single time.
And the 9 box. So Dave Edison closes out the first half of the 5th game with a 52.
Yeah, 52 half.
I think on my phone there, so I can see what's going on. That's my monitor at the moment.
There's Tedeschi and Ray Weatherby are watching.
Oh, hey, Ray. Hey, Legendre's up on lane 1.
Yep, I'm here making a little cameo appearance on Atlantic Candlepin Tour Network here on Facebook. This will probably be getting uploaded right away to Candlepin Bowling Network on Facebook and on YouTube.
Audio flaws and all.
Yeah, nothing's perfect. My tripod had a backwards gangster lean. And said, "Oh, you gotta make it with a shot."
That was 6-4, 4-6, 3-4.
3-4 slice and dice, Mike Legendre.
Starts off with a spare. The bowlers are definitely motivated to get this.
Oh yeah, I mean this is playoffs. This is what it's all about, baby.
Legendre has to win by 3 pins to win the game. The match. Edison just has to stay ahead by 3.
Mike, off the head pin, gets away with it though. 1, 2, 10. That's a nice 7 fill. Gives him a 5-pin lead for the match, guys.
He's up against a 9, 14.
Oh, bunny hole there. Losing out. Want to get at least 2. Keep that match lead as it is. If we end up in a tie, Dan, it's going to be a 1-game roll. 8 is going to be 25 for 2 for Mike Legendre. Mike is up 4 pins in the match. 8 boxes to go. Every box is going to give you the match score. No points unlike the regular season. All that matters is who is leading after 50 boxes.
So Legendre, first ball in box 3 as we're coming down to the wire.
Mike in the...
Oh, just off the head.
Just off the head, pinball faded a little bit. Oh, man. A cap sticking out between the 1-3. You think that's going to hurt him, Dan?
I don't really like that very much.
Neither do I. I think he's got to kind of go a little to the outside. He can't go in between.
And that's what he did.
What he did.
Good call.
Perfectly executed. Mike Legendre. I can't explain to you how tough that is.
Good coaching.
Yeah.
The bowlers can definitely hear us where we are today. So.
Yeah.
So sparing the 3rd.
I heard Carrie Ann respond to that one.
That's 2 really good shots by Legendre.
Yeah, Mike.
That was not easy.
Has not gotten a lot of airtime on the Candlepin Bowling Network, but he's an outstanding bowler. I did a match with him and Dave earlier this year. It was a great match. Went down to the last spot, and Mr. Edison controlled it. But yeah, that hurts on a spare. Starlight 5 to the right with a 7-pin. Oh, he almost makes 3 magnificent shots there.
So,
leaving a 7-9, took away the 3, 6, 5, and 10 on there.
So after 3, Mike's ahead 6 in the game, and he's ahead 4 in the match. In the 9 box.
He's ahead 3 in the match now. I was in the 10 box there.
Yep.
Wow, it's going to be right down to the nitty-gritty.
So 48 after 4 to Edison's 43 in completed boxes.
Yep, Thursday night we have another B South matchup. I will be on the mic with Rick Santucci. Bob Lee will be here on the text and specs.
And a 9 drop. Beautiful 9 drop.
Number 2 seed Glenn Gill against number 7 seed Mike Legendre. Great 9 drop by Legendre.
And make a very makeable spare with that wood. But wood can be tricky sometimes.
Capone was out of the playoffs with about a week to go and really rallied.
That's
Nice spare.
So at the halfway point in the last game, Dave Edison's at 52, Mike Legendre's at 58 plus a ball. So without a fill, that gives him a 1-pin lead. Or no, a 4-pin lead. 4-pin lead. I'm doing it backwards.
All right, you know that's.
So Edison's going to want to mark like he did last time.
Brass tacks right here.
Final half.
Biggest box in the match for David. Walk out to a quick start. And he leaves a Cleary.
It's not
But
terrible.
piece of wood in between there. 1, 3, 6, 8, 10. Nice piece of wood in between. That I think will help.
I think it's a helpful one. Yeah, I do too. Puts it right there. And are you kidding me?
Oh, man.
The 8-pin did not go.
It just was a little on the nose, which caused the deflection off the wall to be a little different. But still a bad break for Dave there.
And that's a 961 after 6.
61 after 6.
He wants to put up a couple marks because Legendre's gotten high.
Yeah, definitely. With Mike being up 4 plus a ball, on average that's at a 10-pin lead. So you want to make up 10 this time. Ooh.
Okay, lemon drop left, but we saw this scared earlier.
Oh, we did yet? Wasn't on for. Made 2 donations, Candlepin to Hampton. Great charity. Yeah, a little off to the left. 1, 3, 8, 9. Needs to be out here. Needs to, really deep breath, regroup, and
Okay, just try to get a 9 or a 10 here. And how about a 10?
Hell of a 10 box. They all count. And they all count huge right now. 71% for Dave. After 4 games, it was 431 to 429. Just. Oh, man.
A little light. That was in the pocket, but a little light, and he's left with the 4, 5, 7, 10.
4, 5, 7, 10. Slightly angled wood near the 4, 5. See how that affects things. It may be helpful, I think.
It's possible. Just got to get it to the left of the red line. Right about there. Come on, there it goes. That was huge. Beautiful shot under pressure.
That was a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, there. Spraying off the right wall and taking the 5 and 4 last. Huge spare.
Needs a big fill.
Yeah, oh, yes. 7, 8 leaves a 3, 5.
That's a pretty big fill.
Beautiful 18, 89 to 8 for Dave Edison.
And a very makeable spare here with a 3 and a 5 left.
Oh, left it out to the left. All right, needs a 10 box here for 9. That'll give him 99 for 9. We like that 999. That's good luck. And he's
There it is.
Dial 999 if you got the truth. All right, last box. Another box that Dave's going to want to mark here. He's up 2 in the match. Oh,
There
no!
you go. -1.
Oh, not the time for that. 2, 3, 4, 6, 10. Wood in the back. Let's see what he does here.
I think Bob Lee would tell us the odds are low on this shot. But Edison makes an amazing shot sometimes. Let's see.
I mean, who does? It's gonna go! Oh my goodness, what a bid! That's where I would have went. I liked the wooden back of that 2-4 area.
Just looking for the 10.
Did not take the 3 out.
And a 9. 108
Wait.
for the 15 for Dave Edison.
So this means, including Phil Ball, Mike Legendre is going to need 63 pins to win, 62 to tie. Again, fans, in the case of a tie, we're going to go to one game roll-off. And we will continue to do it until somebody wins the game. Legendre! Wow, got a huge break. I thought he was going to have a half Worcester when he released that ball.
Well, that's an 8 fill. That gives him 66 after 5.
Huge 8 fill, leaving a 110. And nice wood in front of the 10 there. Oh, just missed it. Okay.
So in game totals, Legendre needs a 110 to tie, a 111 to win. The whole ball of wax here.
Right now, pinning is at a paramount.
And
Huge 10 right there, huge.
76.
He's up 15 for the game, 13 for the match. Needs a 111 to win.
Right now, you can do that without a mark.
Oh, in the nose, leaving a 3-6-7. Wood near the 6. Could come off the wall if he plays it
They could cut
on the outside.
So it gives him 2 chances if he puts it in the middle. No.
Nope, and the wood would not knock anything down. Still has the 3 and the 7.
I just get 1.
Yeah.
All right,
Ooh, okay, that's
84.
cuts the lead down to 11 right there. He's opposite 18 box, so once again, he's going to need 27 these last 3. And that's not very easy. People watching who do not know Candlepin.
Oh, half Worcester left. Not what he wanted. Makeable square.
Yeah. What he's looking at more though is count right now.
Yep.
9 a box gets the job done. Anything else? Oh, 7. Wow, we almost made that. Crazy late action on the 4-7 there. There's the half Worcester. Looking for a 10 box.
There's 10. 94 after
That was
8.
huge. That makes it now where an 8 and a 9 is a winner. Instead of, if he misses that, he needs 2 9s to win.
Yep. He's right now.
You can see with the leaves, like those half Worcesters, them chopped leaves can take a lot of pins away from a goal. 5, 6.
So in completed boxes, because he was up against that mark, that cut his lead down to.
Oh wow! Look at that wood snuggling back there. That is like perfect wood to make this. But doesn't go. Okay, 103 so far. Right. Needs 111 to win. 8 more pins in the next 4 balls. It's the 10. That's huge. Okay.
104. He needs 7 to win.
7 to win, right now. 7 to win. Last box.
And there's
And that does it.
Mike Legendre will advance.
He will advance as the number 3 seed, move onward. Odds are he could have a home game in the second round. We have to see what happens here. Mikey DiGianni won also, so 3 and 4 and both advanced in this section. Still to bowl, Glenn Gill on Thursday and the number 1 seed Dan Esdale on Sunday.
And a 10 box, 114 to 108. It's a 4-pin victory and a 2-pin victory for the entire match. So
Actually, fourth pin victory for the entire match.
that's what I just said.
Oh,
So Legendre, can you add this up quick?
Yeah, that was a tight game. The match I did earlier this year was just the same, right down to the end. And in that one, Dave Edison made a triangle and points total, and 5-43 for Mike Legendre. Great comeback. 23 down after 3 games, coming back to win 543 to 539. He will advance.
And Dave Edison's season has come to an end.
Yeah,
he'll be back next year. He
He'll be
did
back
great
next
this
year.
And with that, I'm going to log off. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today on the Atlanta Candlepin Singles Tour quarterfinal playoff. And we'll be seeing you soon.
See you soon.